Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here we talk on self-improvement, self-development, and everything nice. And in case you've been here before, you already know. You are welcome back, my Reggie. So guys, today we're going to be talking on how to take care of yourself. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, before we dive right into it, I'm going to have a video come up about self-care tip. I don't know which one is going to come up before what, but there's a difference between you having self care and you taking good care of yourself. You taking good care of yourself are just the barest minimum of things that you need to be doing for yourself in case you have not tapped into that. So, the first thing is to stay away from negativity. This is also a form of self care, but to be very honest, if you really want to take care of yourself, you need to stay away from negative vibes. Now, I never used to be the person that believes in energy, but I could tell you for free for the past 6 to 8 months, I have come to tell you for free that energy is very important. Have you ever felt you being with someone? Let's say you have like a conversation with that person, it was a good time and all that, but when you're back by being yourself, you feel very drained. Now, that is energy being exchanged. Now, the person just drew energy from you and kind of dumped bad or whatever energy, dumped it into you, and that's like literally what it means. And it took me so long to believe this. It's not like I didn't know about it, but I it took me so much time to believe that yes, there's something called energy. Always pay attention to what happens to you every time you interact with people, no matter what the person is, your family member, your friend, someone that you know across the street, your co-workers, like anybody. You need to start paying attention to it. Now, what this is going to help you do by taking care of yourself is it's going to make you know either for you to stay away from this person, or for you to always dodge the person when the person is coming, or for you to always get closer to this person. Why? Because every time you're around this person, you kind of produce like a very happy energy, a happy vibe and all that. You need to start to understand, in case you don't understand it, everything in life is energy. You have your own type of energy, other people have their own type of energy, and when both energy comes together, what is it that you gain and what is it that you lose? How do you feel when you talk to certain people? It's always very important, and taking care of yourself is staying away from negativity. When you have people that all they do is it trauma dump or whatever it is to you, stay away from people like that. That's like negativity. Because something I've come to understand is when someone comes to you and always tell you about their problem, that's like they complain a lot. That's like the only thing that they do when they are with you. You are going to be that person too along the line. Yes, you're going to be someone who is going to be complaining to. Why? Because you have this particular person that you're close to, that every time you and this person talk, it's just to complain and complain and complain. Nothing good comes out of it. So it's always very important to study everyone you come across or everyone you have in your life, basically. Yeah. The next one is taking time to take care of your body. Like I said before, these are just the various minimum of things that everybody needs to do, like basic things, right? Taking care of your body. Now, this consists of a lot. Taking care of your body consists of taking care paying attention to what you eat, taking care of your skin, having a good hygiene, which we're like going to get into later on. Taking care of your personal, not just your face or your skin. There are other things that are on your skin: your nose, your mouth, your eyes, your fingernails, between your toes, your private area. So many things about your body. Now, your skin is not just, yes, it's the largest organ of your body, but it's not just, let me use skincare and all that. No, what is going on in between your toes? Yeah. What is going on inside your ear? Is it dirty? What is going on in your nursery? Like, What is happening there? What is going on in your tongue, in your teeth, your eyes? Very, very important. These things are very, very important. Take good care of your body. Me, taking good care of my body is a form of self-care for me. Like, I just really feel like it just really tells me that I'm taking good care of myself. Why? Because I'm taking time to have my bath. I'm taking time to pay attention that there's this muco that is in my nose that I can see and it's annoying me and I need to clean it up. Do you understand? Different type of things. To me, I need to know the reason why I smell some type of way. Now I feel like we come online to just always say you need to smell good and all that and that. Mm-mm. Everybody has a smell. Even men have smell. Everybody has a smell. So the only thing we try as much as possible is not to let that smell come, like, be your personal smell. So that's why you have to shower. That's why you have to use perfume. That's why you have to use deodorant. Do you understand? Everybody has a smell. Let me tell you, to the cleanest person on this earth, they have a smell. Yeah, you just figure it out with time. That is why what you eat is very important, because your sweat smells, and where your sweat smell is smelling whatever it is that is inside is smelling out. For those that eat a lot of garlic, a lot of pepper, your sweat is going to ooze a lot. So it's always very important to take good care of your body. There are so many aspects about your body. Your hair is there. Even if you don't do your hair, do you wash your hair? Do you understand? The back of your feet is there. The one you put on the floor, the back of it that used to have lines. What are you doing about it? That is a form of you taking good care of yourself. Now, the next thing is having a hygiene routine. Now, you cannot tell me that you are taking care of yourself and you don't have an hygiene routine. Hygiene routine of how often do you wash your hair? Right? How often do you wash in between your butts? That place smells. I wasn't expecting to say that, but yeah, that place smells. What are you doing about it? When you have your bath in the morning or whenever it is, those residue of water they go in between your toes. Have you paid attention to the reason why your toes are smelling? It's because you don't pay attention there, you don't wash it. When you're done having your bath and water goes there, do you pay extra attention to your toes, in between your toes? Right? Do you wash them? What do you do? Do you have like all these like infection, fungal infection? I remember, growing up, I used to have this fungal infection in between my toes. I think that's what it's called, but I knew even as a young girl, I was paying so much attention in the fact that, number one, I didn't want that place of my leg to smell. Number two, it doesn't even speak well. It speaks like you're dirty, even when you're not. Like, are you paying so much attention to that? I know how many treatments, even coming up as an adult, because those things are things like they kind of reoccur even when you grow up, that I have bought to just like used to it and everything, so that that place, that whole thing can dry up and all that. So your hygiene goes beyond you having your bath, you know you brushing your teeth. It goes beyond that, right? There are also other things you need to pay attention to. The little things, washing behind your ears. If you do like this to your ears, what is coming out? Like, if you just do like this, what is coming out? Is it dirt in between your ears here? What is going to if you do like this now, what do you see? Mine is clean because I take I take so much attention in all these things. Like, what do you see? It's always very, very important to have a hygiene routine. You don't always have to do this every day, but one thing I've come to understand is if you do this every day for like months, your mind becomes used to it. Now, sometimes I have my bath and I just like take a tiny part of my sponge and I just like this, I clean. I'm used to it. And because I clean so much, water kind of gets into, because I will put water there, right? And make sure that that place is clean. So it's very important to have an hygiene routine. Pay attention to the things that don't want to be paid attention to. Yeah. The next one is spending time alone with your thoughts. I said this in one of my video recently. I think is finding yourself. I'm gonna link that in the description box. Amen. Where I talked about how it's always very important to spend some time alone. This is really going to help you to think well, plan about your life, plan your life, right? So something that I've come to understand is sitting by yourself, being with your own thoughts, is not something that you do in a day. Now, sometimes you dwell in it for months. I'm talking about myself. But yeah, sometimes you dwell in it for months, and before you know, a year has gone. Why? Because you're sitting with your thoughts, you're trying to see how you can make yourself better. That is you taking good care of yourself. You cannot want to take care of yourself and you don't sit with your own thoughts. You don't plan your life. You don't plan things. You don't think about yourself. It's always very, very important. Thinking about yourself comes reflection about how you spent your life, comes how you can make your life better, comes in the present. Or what are the things that I'm doing that I feel like I should do better? What are the things that I'm doing I feel like I should drop? Right? Who are the people that are around me? What are they giving me? Right? What is the benefit I have now? An average human being is selfish, right? I'm not going to say, oh, you need to be with people because you need to benefit from them, but you are an average of the people that you're around. That is not a facade or whatever it might be called. I think I'm getting the word wrong, but that thing is not cliche. It is the truth. You're an average of the people that you surround yourself with. So you need to know that thinking about your life comes where you're thinking about the type of friends that you have, right? What are they doing for your life? How are they improving you? How are they making you best version of yourself? How are they supporting you? This comes, that's why I said that it's sometimes you sit with your thoughts for like 6 months and you don't even know that a year has gone, right? So it's always very, very important taking care of yourself means sitting with your thoughts, evaluating yourself, reflecting on how you spent your life. The last point is to give yourself grace. Now, one thing that was very much one thing that we do a lot, right, in our lives as human beings, we're very hard on ourselves. Give yourself grace. It's very easy for you to say, I want to give myself grace. I want to be celebrating myself, my little wins, and all that. And at the end of the day, we don't do that. Why? Because we feel like, oh, I should be doing better than what I'm doing now. And I've just come to understand that if you're telling yourself you should be doing better than what you're doing now in 2024, you go into 2025, you're doing better for what you prayed for in 2024. You're in 2025, you're telling God I should be doing better than what I'm doing. 2027 comes, you're doing better, and you say, it never ends, right? The demand to be better all the time never ends. You always think, oh, I need to do this. When you don't do that, when you get to the when you attain that level, you want another level. Give yourself grace. Live life. I said this in that my other video. Be present. Be present and live life. Be kind to yourself. All those kindness you give to people as a kind person, give it to yourself. Give yourself grace. You're doing good than you think. It is very hard, when people tell you that, oh, you're doing good, and you're like not half of where you want to be, not even quarter. It's hard for you to accept that you're doing good. Trust me, you're doing fine. See, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself too. And you acknowledging that to yourself and giving yourself grace and being kind to yourself is you taking good care of yourself. Is you acknowledging yourself that yes, I'm human, I make mistakes, I have my strength, and I have my weakness. But one thing I'm not going to do to myself is be too hard on myself, because you know what? This whole thing never ends. As a woman, they'll tell you, oh, you need to go to school, right? You go to school yourself, you need to get a job, you get a job, you get married, you need to get married, you get married, you need to have a child, you have a child, you need to have another one, you have another one. Your kids are growing up. What are you now doing with your life? Now it never ends. So take good care of yourself today. Yeah. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you have any other thing you want to say about taking care of yourself, like I always say, we're all here to learn. Please let me know in my comment section. I really, really appreciate it. Share my video to someone that you feel might need it. Please and please subscribe. Get me to where I want to get to before the end of the year. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.